What's up, guys? This is you the Universe, and this is probably going to be one of the best reaction series that I've done in a long time. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is going to be Samurai Jack Season 5. I'm trying to withhold my excitement until I get done with the first episode, then I can start geeking out about my favorite series finally coming back after so long of being canceled. Now, not to waste any time with this, I'm just gonna say I'm not sure about Adult Swim's copyright like measures. You know, like if you upload Star Wars Force of Evil, you're instantly gonna get like the block worldwide. At least for me, other people can do it and they can be perfectly fine with it. But as for me, I have problems with sort of thing. So I'm gonna upload this regularly, like a regular reaction. And if I have problems with it, just know I'm gonna re-upload it as a redirect. So if this is a redirect video, go to the link in the description below. If this isn't a redirect video, then have fun with the reaction as is. I don't know how Adult Swim does their stuff, so we'll see how this works out. So I'm just gonna get started instantly. I've been waiting too long for this. I'm just gonna get right into it. Okay. I'm already tired as hell. It's just like, I'm gonna go. 3, 2, 1 now. Y'all knew what y'all were doing when y'all got this show, and now it's gonna get more brutal later on. It's gonna get way more brutal later on. We got to see like 2 people actually die. Well, on screen, everyone, a lot of people were dead. A lot of people. But man, okay, to talk about this episode as quickly and as briefly as greatly as possible. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm sure a lot of other people have, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be one of the most reacting oriented things that people are gonna get to because of Samurai Jack. If you haven't watched Samurai Jack when you were a kid, I actually have to say, man, there was a lot of good things back in the day in Cartoon Network, and Samurai Jack was one of them. It was one of my primary things I could not wait to get back to when after I got home from school or something like that. And it was fantastic. And knowing that it didn't get an ending, knowing that Jack didn't go back to the past to beat Aku, that the primary goal of the entire series has not happened, and that happened like years ago, years ago. And now knowing that finally it's going to get an ending with this season, it's going to be great. It's going to be great, and they're going to really bring it home here. I managed to get to the Q&A before they showed the actual episode, and they know that the Guardian existed. They know the Guardian is there, and they're gonna do something with him, which is great because the Guardian was one of my favorite characters, only because he really showed Jack that he's not invincible. Other characters did that too, like I think it was the cat people. I don't know really what they call them, the cheat, whatever. But there were hunters. There were other people that really showed Jack that he had to improve in order to improve. Especially not like improve like jump good episode where he had to learn how to jump good, but like he can be beaten. He's not immortal. Well, he looks immortal right now, but he's not invincible. And those episodes really brought home. And plus, it was like the closest he's probably ever gotten, and like full on canon wise, because we didn't know what happened after he jumped good when Aku was surprised when he jumped that high. But in this case, he was this close to getting back to the past. But the Guardian's like, nope, you're not the one, man. Well, you are the one. You're just not ready yet. And now, look at this. He looks like he's going to be ready. So, yeah, that's awesome. The kids that, okay, the one thing I'm curious about. You know how in the beginning where you see her shadow silhouette giving birth, and you see the hair, it looks exactly like the main girl that probably is going to be very important throughout the rest of the series that first saw the light hair. And then when you see the back of her head in the next shot, when she's done giving birth to all 7 of them, her hair is long as hell. Were it's just like time skips? Did it take eons for them to come out or something? Because her hair should not be like that by the first kid and then completely long by the last one. It's like the time thing here is kind of throwing me off. And plus, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like on the span of the years that Jack was, roaming and doing stuff, and this was just, going over what they did, and then it's finally their time. 50 years. Definitely not the full 50 years, obviously. They're probably like 20 something or in there, at least over 18, you could say, at this point. But in the end, I was kind of confused, like what time period, where are these people? What are they doing? Why is Aku not there? Why do they think they get Grayson with the presents if Aku is still there? Because the Sammy David Jr. robot called them, and that was him, unless that was just some sort of like crank thing or something. It's very confusing at this point. But it's episode 1, and there's a lot of things we don't know yet. So obviously there's going to be some things that you just need to wait for pure explanations, especially who the Horseman guy is. My biggest theory about that is that every time Jack seems to look at him, there's always been this green aura or misty stuff around him. So with that, and since he lost his sword at the pit thing, and that was all green, I'm pretty sure he was fighting him, and he bested Jack and actually manages to knock his sword away. And I don't know how he got away from him afterwards, but in the end, I think he had something to do with the fact that his sword is gone. I mean, he would not be thinking about this dude that much if he did not do something impactful to the rest of his life, aka losing the thing that he needs to use to beat Aku. I'm not entirely sure what Aku's like primary like durability is when it comes to like a standard weaponry, but I'm pretty sure it's not as good as having the blade that he needs. Okay. So I think I pretty much got through talking about everything I need to talk about throughout the first episode. There's probably other things, but I'm too excited. I want to get this video out as soon as possible. Get my reaction, know your thoughts about this, and it can't wait until next week and do that. I'm also planning on doing like mini reviews with my cohorts in my building. Mostly because we're all Samurai Jack fans. We've all been waiting for this. So if there's a second video after this that involves like us three just talking about the episode, what we think about it, what we believe, and what we theorize, just know that's probably coming. If not, it's probably had something to do with lighting issues, problems, or anything else that makes me not upload it. So in the end, this is GURB Universe. Hope you guys are excited for the rest of the series of Samurai Jack, and I just can't wait. See you guys next time. Bye.